Welcome guys to tutorial number 52, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to read stuff from a file. Right, so in the last tutorial we learned about how to write custom file structures and how to write into them, and in this tutorial I'm just going to teach you, if you have got a file, how to read from it. Right, so assuming a file is in a proper data structure, right, we wrote in the last file, we can read it with the help of while loop, same as we I mean it's pretty much same, but it's somewhat different. Alright, so I'm just gonna code it right here and you'll understand what it is. So for reading from a file, what you need to do is, again, you need to create a file object. You cannot create it with OF stream. Alright, you need something called IF stream. Alright, so OF stream, it's just for outputting data to file, and if stream is for inputting data from the file. Alright, so I'm just gonna create the object and it's gonna open the same file that was abhi.txt, and now we know that we have, let me just open it up, we have a serial number and name and the price. Alright, so we're just gonna read all those things. So let me just start from here. So just create a variable as number for serial number, a string name, and a double that is price. Alright, so we'll read it with the help of while loop. Alright, so now whenever you try to read the stuff from a file, what C++ does is it initializes something called a file pointer. Right, it always starts from right here where the cursor is blinking. All right at the start of the file. So it's the file pointer starts from here, and when we read it with the help of while loop, it will go to this line and it will store this in the s number, it will store this in the name, and it will store this in price. All right, and then when it gets to the end of the line, it will bump off to a new line and the loop will run again. And when it reaches to end, what it does is, I mean, whenever you are running a while loop, how will it know that it has to end now? So at the end of your file right here, that there is something called the end of file pointer, and it just passes a null pointer to C++. Right, so it's all the theoretical stuff, but you need to know that. So when it gets to the end of file, it just passes a null pointer, and C++ knows that it has to stop right there. Right, let me just close out of it. And now inside the while loop, from the sandwich will output stuff to s number and then name and then price. All right, now what we can, what that, all right, now what we can do with this is we can just print it out. So we'll just print out s number and then we'll print out name and then we'll print out the price, and then we'll just bump the output to a new line. Alright, so this looks good to go. So I'll just run it and see if I got any errors. No. So it runs successfully and it states all the things that were inside our file. Alright, so let me just open up a file so you guys can see. So it reads all this stuff and outputs it to our terminal. Alright, so it just reads stuff from here and writes it here, so there's not much of explaining right there. So this was, I think, pretty much it, how you will read stuff from a file, and you can just do whatever you want. We just printed it out on the screen. You can store it in another file, you can store it on a database on the internet, or you can store it on some other things. Whatever the heck you want to do, you can do with that data. All right, So I guess this is pretty much it in the file reading, and I don't think there's any more topic left, but I'll see and I'll just tell you. So this might be the final video for the tutorials, or I might make more videos. So just subscribe to my channel, and if I make more of these videos, so you'll get to know. All right. So what should I say? Thank you guys for being with me for this long tutorial series, and I've taught you all the required things that you need to know. I'll just shut up right now. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and hit the subscribe button right there.